Hey everyone, I am Tiffany Thomas with wealthytiffany.com, and would you like to know the different things that you can do with stocks? You thought you were going to just buy and sell stocks, didn't you? Well, if you want, I can give you some more options, and that is what we're going to be talking about today. So today is day 7 of the 12 days of stocks, and we are going to be talking about the different things you can do with stocks. But before I give you all of this juicy information, tell me where you are joining from. I am curious to know. So just put in the comments where you're joining from. You can tell me your city, your state, country, or maybe where you're at right now, if you're at the store or something. And if you're driving, don't comment. I don't want anything bad happening, so don't do that. And even if you're watching the replay today, please comment and tell me where you're watching from. I would love to know. And stay with me for today and the next 5 days, and I will reveal the full scoop on stocks. And even though we are going to have a blast while we're doing this, the real reason you should stick around is because of all of the amazing information I will be sharing that will help you to know all about stocks. I am Tiffany Thomas, like I said, and I have helped individuals like yourself go from completely confused about the stock market to confident investors. And stick with me long enough, and you may be able to make your money start working for you instead of the opposite. So I think that's a pretty good idea. All right, day 7 is all about the many things you can do with stocks. The first point that I want to talk about is the first thing you can do with stocks is you can donate them. So what exactly does that mean? Once you've purchased stocks, once you've invested in stocks, you can donate them to an organization. So for example, if you belong to a church where you pay tithing, then you can pay your tithing with stocks, or the money that you receive from stocks. So, and maybe you have a favorite charity or a favorite organization that you really love or that you might work with, and you can donate your stocks to that charity if you would like. And you get a tax write-off doing that. So that's a great bonus. And if you're already paying tithing or you're making donations to your favorite charity or organization, you can get an extra tax break with those stocks if you pay through stocks. So if you want to know how to get started with stocks, definitely check out my course, How to Buy Your First Stock in 48 Hours. You can find it at buyyourfirststock.com. So give me some yeses in the comments. Give me some likes if you think that is cool that you can give donations in the form of stocks. I want to know. So give me some yeses or give me some likes in the comments if you think that's pretty cool that you can, do your donations with stocks. And share an emoji that describes you right now on how you're feeling about this information. Share your favorite emoji in the comments as well. I would love to see that. Okay, so the second point that we're going to talk about today is you can also give your stocks as a gift to someone else. If you wanted to, give your stocks to maybe a family member, maybe it's a niece or a daughter or a son or something, you can definitely give your stocks as a gift to them. So actually later in the video series, thank you, I am going to share different reasons why giving stocks as gifts is such a great idea. But if you guys, think that's a cool idea that you can gift stocks, then give me some yeses in the comments. I would love to see that. Cause I think it's a great idea to give stocks as a gift. People don't do that very often, so it's a really unique gift. All right. So point number 3 that you can do with stocks is you can bequeath it to someone else. And what does that mean? So to bequeath something is to leave it to someone else. For example, if you still had stocks, in your account when you pass away, we could leave them to someone else. And, it doesn't even have to be a particular person. You could also leave them to your favorite charity or favorite organization. So, wouldn't that be an awesome gift to leave for someone else is, something that's going to be making money for them. And you guys, if you want to be able to leave something behind that would provide great value for someone that you cared about or an organization that you really were passionate about, definitely check out my course, How to Buy Your First Stock in 48 Hours. And it goes through step by step on exactly how to do that, on exactly how to start purchasing stocks. And if you think this is an awesome idea, then give me some yeses in the comments. And, give me some likes or some hearts. I would love to see that. And even if you're watching the replay, please comment. I'm going to go through and read all of the comments. And, who would be someone that you would bequeath your stocks to? Or which organization would you bequeath your stocks to? Comment, which person, maybe, like I said, it's your daughter or your son, or maybe, even later on, and maybe your grandchild or great grandchild or something, or, who's your favorite organization? So tell me in the comments who you might bequeath stocks to. I'm curious to know. All right, let's move to point number 4. So another thing you can do with stocks is that you never have to sell them. You can leave them as a legacy. So this kind of goes along with bequeathing it, but I think this takes on, a bigger picture of stocks. So people always say they want to leave a legacy behind. They want to live, a great life and be known for something and, leave something of value for those after them, right? And, wouldn't it be awesome to not only leave behind a legacy of knowledge, but also something that could really help your family if they were really in need, or, just provide some extra support to them. So for example, what if you have stocks that were paying dividends and, you kept just adding more shares of stock to your account, and, then you leave it to the next generation of your family and they continue to add more, and it just grows and grows over time, and your family, could benefit from that over time, and it would be a complete legacy that you have started. And the possibilities are endless with this. Your family, could provide a lot of service for other people, or they could, have family time together. They could go on vacations together. I really think that would be so cool to leave this type of legacy for our family. And, not only are there different perks, but, if there's hardships or something goes wrong and they're in financial trouble, this could be, a great possibility for them to be able to take advantage of. And, you were the one that started that. I think that is really, really cool. If you are ready to start building your legacy, to leave this legacy behind for your family, then, definitely check out my course, Buy Your First Stock in 48 Hours. I go over all of the details on how to get started in buying stocks so that you can leave this legacy for your family. And if you are loving this idea, give me some yeses. I want to see, give me some likes, some hearts, even if you're watching the replay. I would love to see, in the comments, some yeses if you really love this idea. And you know what, even share on a scale of 1 to 10 how cool you think this idea is. 10 being the coolest, right? And 1 being, this is not cool, Tiff. So I want to know what your thoughts are. So share in the comments on a scale of 1 to 10 how cool you think it would be to leave this type of legacy for your family. I think it would be amazing. So I hope you think that as well. And okay, let's do a recap here on the multiple things that you can do with stocks, which we have covered in this video. The first thing we talked about was donating your stocks, right, to your church or a favorite organization, maybe the Red Cross or something, whatever it might be. And the second thing we talked about was giving your stocks as a gift to someone else. And so instead of giving them a check or cash, you could actually give them stocks. And then the third thing we talked about was bequeathing your stocks. So leaving your stocks to someone else. And then the fourth thing we talked about was actually leaving a lasting legacy for your family with stocks, which I think is so cool. All right, if you guys are pumped about this, about, leaving your legacy or giving gifts in the form of stocks, check out my course today, Buy Your First Stock in 48 Hours. You can find it at buyyourfirststock.com. And you guys can get started on this. All right, and I will see you guys on Monday for day 8 of the 12 Days of Stocks video series. And day 8, we're going to be talking about why stocks are a great investment now instead of later. So definitely check out day 8. And you guys, if you want to watch all of the replays so far, just go to my Facebook page, Tiffany Thomas, your wealth mentor, and you can find all of the replays for the 12 Days of Stocks video series. And I will see you guys in the next video on Monday because we're taking a break over the weekend. And I hope you guys have a great Friday and a great weekend. I will talk to you soon. All right. Thank you.